this video today, I'll be sharing some of the stylish little ways I like to make my small kitchen feel extra special, or should I say somewhat pretty? From decorating and styling the kitchen countertop to organizing cabinets, drawers, and even adding budget-friendly touches, we are going to be covering it all. These are everyday tips that can help you make your kitchen look better, and along with that make your work life a whole lot easier. Stick around till the very end because I'll be showing you some must-haves for every Indian kitchen. Also, along with that, a few small but charming finds that add those soft, shiny finishing touches. And of course, everything I share today reflects my personal taste, but feel free to tweak or upgrade any of it to suit your kitchen. Let's begin. If you're going to be reusing containers in which we may have bought something else, then choose wisely and consider using containers that have a plain surface once you peel off the label. That way they won't look too busy or mismatched. And after that, try putting things of similar category in them. This way, the same old used containers actually look seamless. Suddenly, those old containers start to look sleek and organized. In smaller kitchens, space is always limited, but Indian kitchens really don't spare us, do they? And usually there's a lot to store. So my go-to trick for such items is layering jars one behind the other. Of course, keep in mind that you should be able to see everything. But why I brought up this point is because finally only the outer layer shows, and that way the cabinet ends up looking really neat and tidy. If you hoard kitchen towels or happen to have a ton of them like me, then it's better to keep them organized, especially if you want to actually use them all from time to time. Dedicating an entire drawer is not necessary, so a divider like this will help you line up everything vertically, preferably in a file system. I have segregated mine with the microfiber ones in one section and the other nicer looking cloths in the other section. The real reason I wanted to share this tip because this same method can work beautifully for organizing so many other things too. Neat, tidy, and super easy to grab. The material or the kind of material we use can totally change the vibe of a space. Marble, for instance, always brings that elevated luxe feel, which is why I love finding little ways to use it around the kitchen. You can also add a stand or a riser on the side to create some height variation. It's a small touch that keeps the counter from looking flat or dull. Now, if you're thinking about cleanup, because I also think about it, it's smart to group items in a tray. That way, everything stays tucked into one corner and it's easy to lift and wipe down the counter when needed. I personally love mixing wood and marble. That blend of textures just feels warm and elegant, so I had to share it with you today. But my favorite trick is to make use of larger labels on many things in the kitchen. Big white labels like these make the bottles complement the rest of the items on the counter beautifully, and somehow they bring a soft, elegant vibe as well. Well, this is just my view, and I know how some of us like the raw golden hues of oil showing through the bottles, which is perfectly fine too. So when making the counter prettier, we can either keep it with a very minimal look, which means we just stick to that one tray of things and remove everything else, or for a different version, add a cake stand or any stand next to it with some decorative pieces. These were just some styling ideas for the same space. We've covered the basics, but since this video is all about making the same space feel a little prettier, let's talk about one of my favorite tricks. I've mentioned these lights before. They simply plug into a socket and cast this gorgeous glow on the backsplash, especially in the evenings. It's a game changer. And if you're in a rented kitchen, this idea is perfect. My friends always think this lighting came with the apartment until I pull one out of the socket to show them the secret.
Just a little bit. Oh, there must be good.
In my kitchen, there are two main elements that I like to call my personal touches. The first is this beautiful brass spice box. To me, this one piece just screams Indian in the best way. The idea is simple: include one or two items that are your personal favorites, something that feels like you and deserves to stand out as a statement piece. The second one for me, this lovely water kettle that I absolutely adore. It's practical, yes, but it also adds that touch of charm to the space. Have you ever thought about adding a little charm inside your drawers? Turns out liners don't have to be boring. Switching from the usual plastic ones to these soft fabric-like liners has been such a refreshing change. Mine are from IKEA and I love how they add a cozy finished feel to the drawers. The easiest trick out there to make any kitchen cabinet pretty is to use similar looking jars, and there's no explanation needed for that, I'm sure. I haven't bought mine in a set, but slowly, steadily, they came together to be this way. Whether it's a small kitchen or a larger one, overfilling any space is never really going to help, especially if the goal is to make it feel cleaner and maybe even a little prettier. I've realized that leaving a bit of empty space in a drawer has to be normalized. And if that means keeping a little less, honestly, that's not a bad thing at all. Continuing with the same drawer, I also wanted to quickly mention the quiet impact the color white can have. Now this is totally personal, but I truly feel that white elements add a certain beauty to any space effortlessly. Think white jars, even off-white tones have that same calming and clean feel. And if you take that idea a step further, a white kitchen can do wonders too. These cabinets actually came with the apartment, but I've noticed they don't make the space feel dirty like some might think. Now talking about something a bit more functional, I've been making the most of every corner in my limited kitchen storage, especially those tricky, hard to reach spots. That's where my Lazy Susan really comes in handy. This one holds more than you can actually think of. I have this dedicated for oils and condiments, a total game changer for those awkward corners. Now let's talk about the basics, and that is decanting. If we can do this a bit more mindfully, by that I mean move things of similar category into similar jars. It's totally optional, but this easily gets rid of visual clutter. My trick to remove the last bit is to microwave for a few seconds. There are a few small but much loved touches in my kitchen that many of you have noticed and appreciated too. One of my favorites is this little cloche I use to store ginger. It's such a simple thing, but decorating with ingredients brings a lovely charm. Even the tiniest bit of greenery can add depth and a beautiful pop of color. Some decorative touches really bring character to a space, and for me, a candle is the easiest one. I always keep one on the countertop. I like to light it after a deep clean for that fresh, calm vibe, or sometimes during cooking, just to make the moment feel a little more therapeutic. Moving on to things I feel are a must-have to make any space looking fresh, clean and neat. Beginning with these stone mats that I don't think I can pronounce right. These are water-absorbing mats that I think are a must next to the sink. We can get rid of the stains by simply sanding them this ways. So maintaining takes just a minute or so. A dish drying mat is another addition that keeps the space dry and fresh. Touch-free soap dispenser is now the most important part of this area that I cannot do without. This also keeps things mess-free. A scrub daddy or this particular sponge has been recognized by many for being very comfortable to the hands and doesn't get in bad shape so quickly. Sif or Whiz as we call it here is my go-to cleaner for bringing back that sparkle to steel sinks. It works like magic, restores the shine in a blink and leaves behind a fresh scent. I use it almost every other day and honestly I haven't found anything that works better, not even baking soda. Now here's a slightly out of the box favorite, this touch and close box I use just for dish tabs. It's such a practical upgrade, no risk of water accidentally getting in, and the best part, you can open and close it with just one hand. Super handy when you're in the middle of chores. And lastly, a simple rechargeable lighter for all the obvious reasons. With that, I'm wrapping up today's video. I truly hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed putting it together. Thank you so much for being here and I'll see you in the next one.